Hey YouTube, Flosstube. So I'm back today because it's been a little bit since I posted my last video. I don't have a ton of progress to show, but I want to show you what I've got. Dark October is over. And I wanted to pick a winner from the drawing that I talked about in my last video. I actually started filming this and I was going to pick the winner live, and then I became technologically challenged and couldn't figure out how to operate the YouTube comment picker. But we're good now, and I chose a winner. The winner for, and this is for the 2 thread keeps from Sophia Violet Designs, as well as my used copy that has fallen, here we go, as well as my used copy of Not Forgotten Farms Witch's Garden Sampler, is going to EmilyC, or MM. This is her comment. If this is you, comment down below or send me an email at emilycavaro@gmail.com and let me know where to mail your goodies. In case you're not sure if this is you or not. Let's see, your comment said, "Hi Emily, I'm so glad your niece's wedding went well and that your mom was well enough to travel with you and your niece, or with you and Jim. Your niece is really stunning, thank you. And also that you and Jim had a chance to really enjoy your time off together. I also wanted to mention how much I love that piece of gray fabric that you dyed for the moth pin keep. It's perfect. Thank you. I've been seeing Halloween Tiny Town on so many videos. I'm thinking it must be a sign for me to get it myself. I like the thought of a long, slender framed piece because it's so different. Enjoyed your visit. Thank you, Violet, EmilyC." So EmilyC, just get in touch with me and let me know where to send your goodies. So that is that. Let's take a quick coffee drink. I curled my hair again, but no offense, not for you guys. I curled it yesterday because me and Jim and his brother's wife and their son went out to dinner for Jim and his brother's birthdays because they're both in November. And so I was like, you know, I'll do a little something special to go out. Let's go through. Did I really only have 3 pieces for Dark October? I guess I did. Guys, it was a rough month. So I took this promotion at work, and while it's good in so many ways, it really screws with my October. We finished up a class of volunteers in October, and we just swore them in this month. So we're super busy with that. October is the beginning of a new grant year, so I mean, we're super busy with that. And one of our grants made us take everything out. They redid their online system and we had to put everything back in. And that, I don't know, something about that really stressed me out. And it's been a month. I'm finally not sick anymore. So that's a plus. Gosh, I was sick for forever. It was ridiculous. There were a lot of days that I just didn't stitch in October, and it's one of my favorite stitching months. And I think I said on Instagram, like, don't worry about me, but you know, I was just in a weird headspace. And like, it's not a let's worry about Emily headspace so much as Emily just wanted to be right here on this couch watching TV, cuddling with this blanket that Chelsea gave me, which is, Chelsea, seriously, this is my take everywhere snuggle blanket. I'm like Linus with this thing. And like, I just wanted to do that and not stitch. I didn't have the mental brain capacity. It's just what it is. Sometimes it happens to us. Some people, when they get really stressed and anxious, they stitch. I can't. When it gets really bad, I can't. But if just, you know, a heads up, this is way, way in the future. But for those of you who are like, I love that blanket, as you should covet it. You should be horrendously envious. But this, Chelsea told me she's making 1 or 2 of these for the Duck Derby giveaway next year. So if you really want one, I mean, buy you some ducks when that opens back up again in about 6 months. 6 months, we're going to be doing that again. So if you also wanted to craft something to donate, you got 6 months to get it done. Let's jump in with this progress. The first one was Spell of the Moon by Blackbird Designs. I'm using the called for threads. I'm not using the called for fabric. Surprise, surprise. I am using Picture This Plus gingerbread. I got an okay amount done on this. I think it's going to look really good on this fabric. It's kind of popping on there. I have 2 different yellows here. And I think it's going to look good. Digging it. I also, I was contacted by Amazon, and they said that they were going to offer me to be an Amazon affiliate. I've actually been an Amazon affiliate for a while now, and I just haven't brought it up because, I don't know, it feels weird, but I figure if they're going to offer it to me, and you guys are going to use the links where I tell you about stuff anyway, I mean, I might as well get a little bit of a kickback, right? And when I say a little bit of a kickback, I mean, it's like this much percentage. Whatever. So I'm just embracing it. And I will put my Amazon storefront link down below with some of my favorite stitching stuff. Some of my favorite beauty stuff. I have several different categories on there. And you know, this shirt right here was from Amazon. And this is one of my absolute favorite t-shirts with, you know, the little cuff, and it has a pocket. I just love how comfy it is. So, you know, why not, right? Speaking of being an affiliate, as you guys know, I became a Zenth Optical affiliate. Say that 10 times fast. And, you know, I've had like 4 pairs of their glasses now. And I'm not kidding when I say that since I got these before my last video, I have worn nothing but them since then. This pair is my absolute favorite. I love how that it fits. It fits my face really well. I don't find myself like pushing them up all the time, although it is just like kind of a nervous habit of mine to fiddle with my glasses. But these I really don't have to that much. They just fit well. And the secret to that is learning the fit that fits your face well and really searching only with those millimeter parameters on a glasses website. Like, you don't want to get a frame that's way too wide or way too small, or just figure out, like, if you've ever ordered before, which pair you're like, these are it, man. These are, even if you don't like the style and the color, if the size feels great on your face, use those parameters. But yeah, these are my absolute favorites. I just love them. They fit great. They match everything. The other pair that I got from them, which I wore all through my last video, if you want to go look at them, are called Moose. I'm trying to remember what these are called. I'll put it right there. And I'll put the links for both of them down below. But the code that I gave you guys last time, EmilyC, is unlimited. That's going to continue to work, I believe. But they just sent me a new code, which will only work either through Thanksgiving or the end of November. I'll put that here. And they said that it's going to be their lowest, best discount of the year. It's going to be kind of, it's like almost like a Black Friday that lasts now until the end of November. So if you want to try them out. Like if you love this pair, go there. And I get a tiny kickback, you know, social worker salary every little bit helps. And you know, Mama's got to buy plants. There definitely will be plants in this video, so don't even worry about that. But yeah, Zenith Optical. I really need them to have a non-tongue twistery name. Zenith Optical. Really have to enunciate that. Check them out. And I'm not lying. Like I would never push anything to you guys that I didn't love and didn't believe in. I have been contacted by tons and tons and tons of companies. Well, a few a month. And very few of them do I choose to partner with or do anything with, because if I don't believe in their product, or I think that it looks cheap, or if it's just not something that I like, I'm like, no thanks. But this is legit. Plus, I mean, discounted glasses, right? Yeah. Let's move on to the next thing that I worked on. And this one was about when my stitching slump hit. And it wasn't because of this piece. In fact, today is the 13th of November. It's dark 13 today. So if you're watching this today, this is your reminder. It's dark 13 stitching. I'm going to put this back in my Q-snap today because I don't feel like I gave it enough love. And I love stitching on this fabric, and I love these threads, and I just didn't get as much done as I would like. And I have this on a fat quarter. I'll just hold the whole thing up so you can see how narrow it is as compared. And I really gave it a lot of room over here. There's only 2 thread colors so far. The letters are one color. I believe they're Blackbird. Let's look. No, the letters are dark chocolate, and the border, maybe it is espresso bean. Maybe don't listen to me. Just discount everything that I just said. But I'm doing this on Picture This Plus Bramble, and it's really just a joy to stitch on. And I'm really sad that my Headspace was so weird this month. But it is what it is. So I'm leaving this one over there to pull back out again later, because I really want to get through all of the dark parts so I can get into some of the color. Do I think that's going to happen soon? Probably not. But if you don't work on it, you can't ever get there, right? I'll put that right there. The next thing that I worked on is in this lovely bag that a viewer gave me, and she's actually donated lots for Duck Derby, and that's super appreciated. One of my friends, like non-stitching friends that's on my Instagram, commented on this one, and she was like, "Oh, my daughter would love that." And I was like, "Your kid's like a toddler. Why would she be into stitching?" Her kid's name is Penny. I don't know what I was thinking. I know her child's name is Penny. So Emily, her name is Emily, my evil twin. She would dig this. You're absolutely right. I don't think she watches my videos though. So this is Penny Pumpkin by the Scarlet House. These are the called for colors, with the exception of this dark here. It says pomegranate. It is obviously not pomegranate. I just had an extra pomegranate card lying there. I think Becca from Sainsbury Stitches gave me this dyed floss, and it was just loose. And I love it. It's really pretty. And it is all that I have used so far on this. And this is what I've gotten done. This is not the called for fabric. This is Weeks Dye Works Dolphin. I don't know. I'm trying, I can't tell if this is the new Zweigart base or the old base, but it still feels a little loose. So I'm thinking it's the old base, but it's such a small piece. I'm going with it. I love this color. Dolphin is beautiful. It's like a gray green. Beautiful. It's perfection for this piece. So let's put this up. I'm still kind of in a weird headspace. I don't know. Jim went this past month for a 3 or 4 day weekend, and I call it his boy bonding trip that he went on. It was him and his brother and like 5 or 6 of their other friends that they hang out with here locally, and they rented a cabin and just partook a little and just played role-playing games and cards and played music all weekend. And I'm like, good, you know, it's important to have those moments, and for us, it's good for us to spend a lot of time together, but it's also good for us to be apart some. So I had a whole weekend to myself that I didn't stitch. It was during my weird headspace. I watched a lot of horror movies and ate the food that I love that Jim doesn't really love. What did I do? I got a pepperoni pizza. And you're like, Emily, that's so basic. Jim doesn't really like pepperoni pizzas. So we like never get them. So I got just a plain pepperoni pizza. I drove down to the next town down, to Ackworth, Georgia, for you guys that are around here. And I went to my favorite Thai place, and I got pad Thai takeout. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Because Jim doesn't love Thai food. I mean, we go sometimes, and he, like, I don't know if I'd say happily, but he goes with me. But he doesn't really love it. I love it. I love it so much. So I brought my pad Thai takeout home and watched a horror movie and just lived my best EmilyC life. It's pretty awesome. Before we go into haul and a gift, let's chat about another giveaway that is going to go through this video. This is not something that I'm giving away. I'm partnering with Avika, who runs the Mad for Minders website that I love so much. I order all my minders through their Etsy site. If you go on Etsy, and I'll put the link down below, their minders, like I used to buy from lots of different people here and there, but now I only buy from her. It's good quality. They ship out fast. The wooden minders are my absolute favorites, and they have a huge selection of those. You can custom order. It's just, and she's so friendly and so easy to work with, and I am a loyal customer, and there are people that I really stand behind, and I love her stuff. And we're friends. So she reached out to me and she said, hey, I kind of want to do a giveaway. Can I do it through your channel? And I said, yeah. So she is going to give away 2 minders to the winner. I'm going to show you 3 of my current favorite minders from her. And I even have some that I plan on ordering off of her website because she's constantly adding new stuff, and she knows that's how she gets me. But they're also reasonably priced. I can remember when needle minders first came out, and they were like $10 to $20 a piece, which is ridiculous. Hers have gone up a little, but everything's gone up a little. Postage has gone up, materials have gone up. So hers average right now around $6 a piece. That's doable. This is one of my favorites. This one she made custom for me because I'm a huge Schitt's Creek fan. Hold on. I mean, how great is that? This one is one of my favorites. This is the Loch Ness Monster one, Nessie. I love using that on pieces. This one I like requested as a custom order, but like she just ended up putting it in her shop, so you can buy this one. I think it's hilarious. I found this ad online in like a Reddit thread, and they were talking about how hilarious this old advertising was and how it was like a really poor translation from Swedish to English. It's impregnated goblin matches. Apparently, impregnated goblin is a really bad translation from some kind of like waterproof match. I don't know. I love it. I think it's hilarious. Impregnated goblins. Everybody needs that in their life. So, if you want to potentially win 2 free minders, go to Etsy, to the Mad for Minders store, which I will link down below, and comment down below on my comment section what your favorite minder is off her website. So just have at it. Dig through everything and figure out what your favorite is. And it's going to be hard to pick. It's going to be really hard to pick. There's some really weird stuff. There's some really normal stuff. There's everything that your little heart could desire. So go and dig through and pick what your absolute favorite is. And say, my favorite minder is, and tell me which one it is. I will search for the words, my favorite minder, right here. That's what I will put in the YouTube comment picker search box. My favorite minder. And then, like, once we draw in 2 or 3 weeks, I'll give your information to Avika, or she will reach out to you, or we'll figure that out. And you'll get a couple of free minders, and it'll be absolutely awesome. And if you don't win, maybe you'll send some business her way, because she's amazing. Like, I have way too many of her minders. They're amazing. So yeah, that's it. Don't say giveaway. You have to live in the US. It's unfortunately really easy for these small packages to get lost in the mail, and international shipping is just not reliable. So you have to live in the US, be 18, and yeah, don't say giveaway. My favorite minder. Moving onward to haul. Here's what I need you guys to do. If I ever in the future say that I'm going to do a mystery stitch along or buy a mystery box or anything where I don't know exactly what I'm getting, I need you to bring me back to this moment and say, Emily, remember when you got that box and you were super excited about it, but then when you got it, you were like really underwhelmed? Because it was a mystery box. Remind me of this moment. I love Kitten Stitcher's shop. I love everything that she picks. I love everything. I don't normally do mystery ones, but this was a Halloween mystery box. And I was like, I'm going to love that. I'm going to love everything in it. I was so sure. I was so sure. I didn't love it. And that's not her fault. I mean, everybody is different. I have really unique tastes sometimes, and like, it's my fault. I should have known. I should have known I wasn't going to love most of it. But I will show you what I got. I did love this little book that came with it. It's not stitching related. I actually have this in my purse or my car all the time now, because I adopted this as my work little write down notes and to-do list kind of book. I love it. Death Head Moth. How could I not love it? It's black on the back. So that came in there. You knew what designers were going to be a part of it. And I saw Kathy Barrick and I was like, yeah. I'm going to love that. It was stickers. So you got Kathy Barrick stickers, which I love. But we also know from my last video that I've never put one of these on my pieces. I own a lot of them, but I have never put one on my pieces because that's like FFOing something. But here's what they look like. Oh, it's really good. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Also a good one. I mean, they're great. It's not a chart. And that's really what I was expecting. But they're good. They are good. And what I did receive in there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charts. One of them was this. I don't love this at all. There's an embroidery project and a cross stitch project. It looks like a lot of back stitching. It's just not my taste. And I'm sure somebody really loves it. But it's Witch Village by the Bee Company. It comes with this piece of trim and all these wooden things. And if you love this, let a sister know, because I'm not going to keep this. So if you love it, let me know. Let me know you love the Bee Company. This one is from the Scarlet House. This is Ghosts and Goblins. I don't love this one. I don't think I'll ever stitch this. I don't know. Maybe I'll put these on my Instagram D-stash. So, yeah. I will never stitch this. This is so not the Scarlet House's usual vibe. I don't know. I don't know what was going on there. Really, it's not Tanya's usual vibe at all. This one is from Lottie Da. It's not bad, but I don't think I'm going to stitch it. This is Witch Hazel. This is Plum Street Samplers, Grimm's Haunt. I might stitch this one. I love it, a big house, but this isn't really a house, it's a barn. This is more autumnal than Halloween, it feels like. I don't know. I was also underwhelmed by this. This one is Hello from Liz Matthews, the Pumpkin House. I love a big house, so I like this. I don't love this. You can do it all in one piece, but it looks like 2 pieces of fabric have been sewn together here. I don't love this one. It's the one I think I like the most, but I don't love it. So yeah, remind me of this moment. Remind me how underwhelmed I was by Mystery Box. And again, that's my fault. And yeah. Now, a mystery club that I'm a part of that I do generally enjoy, and I really like this one, but I think I'm going to cancel it for the coming year. I should probably, I think you have to do it like only when they say you can do it though. But that is the Threads of History Club through Country Sampler and Spring Green. And the one that just came out maybe a week or so ago is Mary Hill 1854. And I really like this one. I love this one. And I don't love all of them, but this one's good. The big animals, no verse, the big house, the deer and the horse. That deer gets me. So this one, let's see, it's a different fabric than usual. They will usually do Weeks Dye Works fabrics, but I want to say this one was a different dyer. Let's look. It's classic Colorworks thread with the exception of one Gentle Art. I know I saw it. I know I didn't imagine it. We're pausing. Hold, please. As soon as I paused it, it says the model liner cover is stitched with 1 strand of floss over 2 threads of 40 count Steinbeck linen from Needle and Flax. So yeah, it's a nice color. I'm not going to pull it out because I just love, until I'm ready to stitch them, I like to keep them the pretty way that Country Sampler sends them. Because I'm a weirdo like that. But yeah, I'm excited about this. Another thing that I got really excited about this month, and this is how the things come from Country Sampler, and with their sticker and then your receipt. Another thing I was really excited about is I got a package in the mail, and I said to myself, I know that package. That is how Susan Owens packages all of her bags. And Susan is Vintage Owl Lady on Instagram and Etsy. And I said, I haven't ordered from Susan. I haven't ordered from her in a long time. Like I didn't really need any more bags, so I was trying to really put some restraint on that. But she noticed that I liked this one, and knowing Susan, she also noticed that I just wasn't stitching much. And I'm sure she thought that I needed a little pick-me-up. And she put the sweetest note ever in here and sent me this bag. I love this bag, and I loved it when I saw it, and it took huge restraint not to like try to purchase it. Look at the little squirrel. And on the inside, there are these awesome little acorns. If you haven't ever gotten one of Susan's bags, you should. You really should. I like them a lot. I have liked a few of them. But thank you, Susan. It really, really made my day. It actually came on Jim's birthday. And I was like, I got a gift for your birthday. Thank you so much. And one of the reasons I think I really like it is it looks like poppies, and it really looks like my tattoo, my cross-stitch tattoo to me. Thank you. Okay, so we drew a winner, we talked about the giveaway, we showed progress, we showed haul. Get some plants. I'm going to pause you. I'm going to bring my favorite plants right now in the room, and we're going to look at them together. Okay. I wandered around my house some, and I usually pull 3. Today I pulled 6. I have 3 newer ones. I don't think I showed the one in my last video. If I did, you get to see it twice. And then I pulled 3 older plants that I've really been enjoying lately. So we'll start off with the ones that are newer. This one, I've gotten really into philodendron, like more of the upright philodendron. And I said that in my last video. So this one is a philodendron Dark Lord. It was at a really good price at my local plant shop, and not a big box shop, my local plant shop that I talked about last time. And no, you don't need water. I have been misting this new leaf that's coming in here because it was a little stuck. You can see where it has kind of like that Cinderella's stepsister foot in the shoe look going on there. But it got a little stuck, but we got it out. Don't touch them when they're doing that. They'll break off. Learned that the hard way. Because they're so delicate and fragile. And there was another new leaf right there, and I broke it off. I knew better. I knew I would do that. But if you just mist them pretty regularly, it'll help them work their way out. It's another leaf Probably be coming out up there soon out of that growth point. And then you can see the tip of one right there. This one can get really dark, hence why it's called a dark lord. We know I love dark things. I ordered this one online because I really wanted a plain Burl Marks philodendron. I'm starting to get a little worried about this leaf that has been trying to come out for a while now. I really want it to start opening up, but it will in its own time. Maybe I need to mist it. It's got lots of growth points. I need to put this down. It has lots of growth points, and it's just so, I mean, it came looking pretty much this wonderful. It's just a beautiful plant, and I put it in this pot. It came in a nursery pot. I love this plant. It's beautiful. How healthy of a plant is this for $19? I have been in love with this one since it came. So I ended up going back to my local nice plant nursery on Friday because they were having a 20% off houseplant sale. So I thought, I was just there recently, but 20% off, I have to go back. And I bought this philodendron. This is a philodendron painted lady, and you can see how beautiful, and then there's buster hair on that leaf, how beautiful the variegation on these leaves are. I have her in here where I can see her right now, and she's so beautiful. You can see she has a new leaf trying to come out right there. I need to mist that. And look at these aerial roots. Like, some of them have firmly attached themselves in the soil already. And then there's just these crazy ones. I really love her. She's really pretty. Yeah, it's pretty great. I have a peperomia and 2 Hoya. So let's show the peperomia first. I have had this peperomia for, oh gosh, it's actually one of the first plants that I bought when I first got really into plants, and it was more of a rescue. I bought it at a Home Depot because they were killing it, and it made me super sad. And now you can tell it's pretty happy. Like, it has grown so much. It's a peperomia beetle. Ooh. Made you jump. It's so pretty. So pretty. It's got all this new growth on it, and it's just super happy. And it's been happy for a while, but this summer and early fall at this point, it's just really took off. Like, it completely bounced back from them trying to kill it, and just, it's been nothing but happy. Okay. This was a mail order plant. The shop on Etsy is called Honey Plant Co. Honey Plant Company, but it's Co. It was not this big when I got it. It was maybe about 1/3 of this size. Yeah, maybe about 1/3 of this size. And it has really taken off this summer, and you can still see some of the new growth. This is a Hoya Crinkle 8, and you can see it's healthy and happy, well watered. It's just so pretty. And there's some more new growth. More new growth down there on the end of that one. It's just a happy plant. This one hasn't ever bloomed for me. In fact, I don't think there's any peduncles or anything where it's even tried to bloom. But from what I've read, a Hoya has to be about 5 or 6 years mature before it will think about blooming. It has to be really established and happy. And yeah, I've only had this one a little over a year now. But I think that you can tell which way faces the light. I'm really bad about not rotating my plants. But I recommend this seller. And I can recommend this seller because I also have another Hoya that I got from them, and it's still super happy. It's a Hoya pubicalyx splash, and it's still super happy. And a plant YouTuber actually recommended this shop on their channel, which is why I bought from there. So like I said, I feel really good about them. How pretty is that? Just the little dimples in the leaves. Okay, last one. I bought this at a Home Depot. Beginning of the summer? I don't know. I've had it for a while, not a full year yet. This is a Hoya curtisii, and it has just exploded. This is the plant where I was telling you guys that I have it out on my sunroom, and I have it set. It smells nice. It smells like growing plant. I have it out on my sunroom, and I have it on the edge of this, it's basically a vintage sideboard or buffet table that I got for free that I think is beautiful. But I have it out there, and I've got plants on it because what better stuff to put on a vintage sideboard or buffet table than plants? Remember I told you that these aerial roots attached to the wood on my sideboard, and I had to like pull it off like little suction cups, but it grew onto the wood. But yeah, this Hoya curtisii is just super happy, super full. Let's see if we can show you how big it is and how long these are. It was not this happy when I got it. It was pretty full, but it was nowhere near, it didn't have these, and you can see all this new growth. I actually need to turn it so all the growth is growing towards the window. Why have I not always loved plants? Why did it take me so long to discover the joy in plants? It's so pretty. But anyway, so that's it. This is the last plant out of 6 that I was going to show you guys. Don't forget, put down below my favorite minder. Go to Mad for Minders on Etsy and dig through and choose. And if you're chosen, you'll get to choose 2 minders for free. It's that easy. See you guys in the next one. I am planning on doing, I asked on my Instagram if you guys would be interested in plant unboxing videos where I order plants online and see what that's like. And well, anyone who wasn't interested didn't tell me that they weren't. Everyone just told me that they were interested. So once I finally I have 2 orders coming right now, and I will open those with you. One of them, unfortunately, I'm already wrapping my head around that it may come dead, because I feel like it should have gotten here already. And when I try to track it, I ordered it right before the hurricane, and it's in Winter Park, Florida, and it's basically acceptance still pending. Like it's at the post office, but it hasn't been completely scanned in yet, and it's been there since the 10th. It's 13th now. You really want your plants to be here by now if they got taken to the post office on the 10th. So if they ever realize they have that package and push it along, it may not come happy. And I'll figure that out if and when it happens. And if I just never get it, I guess I'll file a claim. The other ones were, hold please. Okay. The other ones I ordered from the same seller that I bought this and a couple of other little baby plants from. And you can see I have this, and this is not a good way to show it, in basically what I think is an upside down goldfish bowl that I got at Goodwill. And these are little starter plants. From this nursery. I was afraid I was going to rot it too much in this humidity dome, but now I'm thinking that it really liked it. Why is that bubbly? That's weird. There is an air bubble in that leaf. I have never seen that before. Look at that. Oh, that's weird. I'm gonna have to look that up and see what that's about. This is a philodendron fuzzy petiole. I really wanted to see if I could, see it's a little wibbly wobbly. I really wanted to see if I could grow some starter plants myself. And this leaf has come out since I got it. See, it's finishing unfurling. So pretty. And it grew out all these aerial roots, and then I worried that it was too humid. So I let it dry a little yesterday and then recovered it. And now the aerial roots are getting a little dry. Maybe I'll spritz it again and then put it in. But anyway, all of that to say that because these came so well packaged and in good shape, I ordered 2 other starter plants from them that were a little bit more expensive. I ordered and you know, they're coming in the mail. They're gonna come with a little damage. Like this one, I think as they were rolling it in the paper, that leaf got a little damaged. Whenever it happens. But I ordered a philodendron plowmanii. Yeah. And I ordered a philodendron Florida Beauty mint. That's gonna take a really long time to mature and get really pretty leaves, but it's would be worth it because what I paid for it is nowhere near the cost of a mature plant. So there's that. So I'm gonna spritz this and put it back over there. I will see you guys next time. I might go do some wandering around, get my steps in, plant window shopping later today, and take you guys along with me. So there might be another video later today or tomorrow. Bye guys.